Peru's government says it will declare a state of emergency in the capital Lima, according to the country's prime minister Thursday, following violent anti-government protests in the Peruvian capital that has left at least one person dead and dozens of police officers injured. On Wednesday night, protesters clashed with police who fired tear gas, while demonstrators hurled fireworks and rocks outside Congress in Lima. It was the latest in a series of demonstrations against President Jose Jeri, who assumed power just days before. The protests were organized by Gen Z demonstrators, transport workers, and civil groups against corruption and rising crime. Complaints which had led to the dramatic ouster of former President Dina Boluarte shortly after midnight on Friday.
They don't deserve to be in power. They're completely illegitimate. We demand a solution to this crime problem. They're killing us every day. And what are the police doing here? Protecting those wretches in Congress?
A protester on Thursday showed marks on his body that appeared to be rubber bullet wounds. That's as people held a candlelight vigil for 32-year-old Eduardo Mauricio Ruiz, who was shot and killed by a police officer during protests the night before. Police Chief Oscar Arreola confirmed that the officer who fired the fatal shot faces an arrest warrant. Anger from those remembering Ruiz was palpable.
They killed him, let's be clear about that. This was murder and there are people responsible. It's not just the police officer who killed him who is responsible. Some politicians are responsible, and they must answer for this death and for all the deaths that occur in this country.
Speaking to Congress Thursday, Jeri blamed the violence on unspecified groups trying to, quote, push an agenda to create chaos. He earlier said on social media there would be an investigation surrounding the death of the protester. Jeri's presidency ends next July due to scheduled elections, but he faces a number of scandals himself, including corruption allegations and a now-shelved investigation for sexual assault. His predecessor, Boluarte, had been blocked by a judge Wednesday from leaving the country while state prosecutors investigate her for alleged abuse of office and money laundering.